hello, Sat Shri Akal. You all are watching me at Punjab Kesari Navodaya Times. मैं हूँ आपके साथ नमिता सचदेव and today we have with us a true visionary, a creative force behind the hit series Aarya. Yes, he is a brilliant filmmaker. जब भी मैं उनसे मिलती हूँ बहुत ज़्यादा इंस्पायर होती हूँ. तो आज उनके जीवन की कहानी तो आपको बताएंगे ही, लेकिन वो किन से इंस्पायर है वो भी बताएंगे. But then एक्शन वर्ड से उनका क्या नाता है ये भी जान लेते हैं. Well, we have with us none other than Mr. Ram Madhvani. Ram sir, welcome to Punjab Kesari Navodaya Times.
Thank you so much for having me again. And जो एक आवाज आता है, like normally if you're speaking like this,
yes,
it's absolutely okay, but there is this one word, there's action, and that word scares me because that as soon as you say action, then you know everybody sits straight up and the whole unit gets tense and you feel kuch hone wala hai.
हाँ.
Whereas if you want to keep people relaxed and you want to make sure that it feels like it's a normal conversation and it's not हाँ जी आप क्या कहने वाले थे, then you want to just keep it without the word action because the word action changes the
mood,
the tension in your body. हाँ कि कुछ, you know, and earlier it was also the rolling of that camera, no?
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't say action, I don't say cut, I don't say roll sound, I don't say silence. Anybody who says silence on my set is immediately banished. Even if I'm working with 400 people, you should know when this is happening and you should just roll it and you should not allow a conversation to feel like as if it is there are cameras over here and that we are actually now putting on an act for the camera. So I do this to try and get to some truth and some reality, which is what we are trying to do just now.
अच्छा मुझे ये पता भी है आपके बारे में. लास्ट टाइम भी जब हम लोग बात कर रहे थे आई थिंक धमाका के टाइम पे, एंड देन एक बार वर्चुअल कॉन्वर्सेशन में भी बात कर रहे थे. द मोस्ट कंफर्टेबल थिंग आई फेल्ट विद यू वाज लाइक यू अलाउ योर एक्टर्स विद दैट क्रिएटिव लिबर्टी फॉर इम्प्रोवाइजेशन. और वो जो कट और रोल के बीच में मतलब एकदम कट नहीं होता ना, दैट इज द मोस्ट ब्यूटीफुल थिंग. लेकिन मैं एक चीज जानना चाहती हूँ सर, ये क्राइम और ड्रामा को अमैलगमेट करते हुए यहाँ पे एक्शन क्यों नहीं काम आया?
मीनिंग ये तो क्राइम ड्रामा की स्टोरी है ही नहीं, तो फैमिली की स्टोरी है. रिलेशनशिप्स की स्टोरी है ना. क्राइम ड्रामा तो ठीक है. आई डोंट थिंक पीपल आर इंटरेस्टेड इन क्राइम. आई थिंक दे आर इंटरेस्टेड इन रिलेशनशिप्स एंड फैमिली, इन मॉरल क्राइसिस, इन व्हाट द कैरेक्टर गोज थ्रू. It could have been actually in a business family, it could have been in a television kind of a background. So I think that a lot of what I'm trying to do is the backdrop is there, but that's the backdrop, the foredrop or the front drop is really about a woman, her family, her children, about a mother, a daughter. It's about the relationships and the moral crisis that she faces in this case and what Aarya faces. And how is she going to come out of that? And sometimes it's a tragedy.
Correct.
Yeah.
But we have seen Aarya growing from season 1 to season 3 now. मतलब she has become fierce, she has become more confident. वैसे तो सुष्मिता की अगर मैं बात करती हूँ तो उनसे confident मुझको और कोई लगता नहीं है पूरी इंडस्ट्री में. I'm so inspired by her. I want to know like what was your vision?
That was well played. That was beautifully well played. एकदम बराबर knockout punch दिया.
है ना, आजकल क्रिकेट वर्ल्ड कप भी चल रहा है ना.
With a lot of grace and a lot of courtesy, which is exactly how Aarya would do it.
Yes. So I want to know what was your vision like in the growing of her character. बहुत beautifully पूरा layering किया गया है season 1 से season 3 तक. तो कैसे evolve हुआ ये character?
Well, it's about a woman who did not want to do what her family business was, and then she's forced to do it. And when she's forced to do it, she does it for her children. एक माँ अपने बच्चे के लिए कुछ भी कर सकती है, लेकिन जब वो माँ जो करती है for the sacrifices that she makes, the responsibilities that she has, does she enjoy it or does she not enjoy it? And I think in this case, she pays a price for doing it, and I think she's also enjoying it.
Absolutely, she is. इसमें तो कोई शक वाली बात है नहीं, कोई डाउट मत रखिएगा. अच्छा एक चीज और मैं जानना चाह रही थी, मतलब सुष्मिता ने सीजन 1 से लेकर सीजन 1 आया था, आई थिंक 19 जून को आया था ना 2020 में. दैट्स माय फादर्स बर्थडे, तो मैं डेट कभी नहीं भूल सकती हूँ. सो यस, तब से लेकर अब तक अभी सुष्मिता भी उसमें पूरी तरह से ढल चुकी है आर्या में. मतलब वी कैन नॉट जस्ट इमेजिन एनीवन एल्स डूइंग दैट कैरेक्टर सो वेरी वेल, सो फ्लॉलेसली, है ना, इतने फिनेस और इतनी एफर्टलेसनेस के साथ. बट उसके लिए भी उनको काफी कुछ करना पड़ा होगा. बट मैं ये जानना चाहती हूँ, कभी कभी डायरेक्टर और एक्टर के बीच में वो होता है कि कुछ डिसएग्रीमेंट हो गया कि ये ऐसा नहीं ऐसा होना चाहिए, या फिर अपने टेस्ट या फ्लेवर के हिसाब से कोई उस कैरेक्टर में कुछ डालना चाह रहा है. आई थिंक you would have given that liberty also to Sushmita.
So first of all, I never tell an actor what to do.
Okay.
I only suggest. I will say this is one way, there is another way, these are the choices that you can make. It's up to you to decide what choice out of this will suit you and the character, not just the character, but suit you. Two is that with Sushmita, she is willing to try anything. The first take, I never tell her. I just let her play.
Okay.
Okay, after that, I may go up to her and I say, how about? Do you think? And because in any case, you should never tell an actor what to do. Number two, I never act it out. Okay, so there are many other directors who act it out, but that's not my job. I should not be acting it out because then I'll become an actor. So I suggest various choices and then she makes them and she is fearless. There is one scene in the season where she decided to play it in a way in which once I gave her that suggestion, she just embraced it and she just went for it. That's one of the things about Sushmita is that when she hears you, then and she commits to it fully. She doesn't think or care how will it look, how will will it be okay? She just goes for it. And in that respect, she is a great listener.
So she is a director's actor, can we say?
I think first of all, there is nothing like a director's actor. Okay, I do believe that like even when I've directed other actors in the past, it's not because I am a better director or a worse director. It's because what happens is that they have the intelligence and there's something very special about, I'm always in service of the actor. Without the actor, I'm nobody.
But one thing I would say, ki, that's a compliment for you, ki you have a knack of crafting stories that makes us us on the edge of our seats. Matlab, in each of your storytelling is just like brilliant. Matlab, in so wonderful way you do that.
No, what I do is I surround the actor with an energy. I surround them with a reality. I don't shoot it so it's separate. I shoot it with a system 360 is what I call it. They don't get their marks. There's nothing that they have to worry about. All I'm trying to capture is the interaction, real interaction. SNA ke aapka shot liya, fir ye shot liya, fir ye setup liya. I don't do it in that way. It's like if we are both of us chatting, you know your character and who you are. I know mine, and we'll play this in a way in which it looks real. It feels believable, and I feel that the drama is coming from truth rather than from fakeness.
True that.
Yeah.
Achha, what is that one thing that you usually tell your actors, apart from what Aarya has done in the series? Any actor, if you are directing, what is the first thing that you tell your actor?
They don't have the right to say cut.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody has the right to say cut.
I do not have. Yes. हमें कुछ फैंस ने भी सवाल भेजे हैं आपसे पूछने के लिए. तो पहला तो ये है कि what is that one thing that you love about Bombay since you are born and brought up in this city?
पानी पूरी एंड भेलपुरी.
हाँ सर, ये तो बिल्कुल मेरे वाला हो गया. मतलब आई एम तो दिल्ली बॉर्न मुंबई कर, बट यहाँ पे आने के बाद सबसे पहली चीज जो थी ना वो मैंने पानी पूरी ही ट्राई किया था.
नहीं, but I love Bombay. I love Mumbai. I just whenever I land, whichever the city I go to, New York or wherever else I go to, I come back to Bombay and my heart skips a beat. I look at the city, I go down the sea link, I look at the city, and something happens to me, and I get emotional.
Very nice. So, in fact, one fan has asked, मैं नाम अभी उनका भूल रही हूँ, शायद निहाल है उनका नाम, मैं इसमें से पढ़ लेती हूँ क्या नाम है ऐसे. Yes, he is asking कि इतने सालों काम करने के बाद में आप अपने अंदर क्या चेंज महसूस करते हो since the day one and now?
I think I've become a little more इंसान about the way that I work. कभी मैं जानवर बनता हूँ.
अच्छा ऐसा ही? ये तो सर एक्सप्लेन करना पड़ेगा अभी.
No, I think there's a certain force that it requires when you're directing or when you're working, and that force is to try and get 200, 300 people, and sometimes in that force, you do sometimes not be as courteous as Aarya is a lot of the time, and so you begin to regret the way that your tone of voice is, and I think over time I've become a little more compassionate about working. So,
मुझे नहीं लगता कि आपसे ज्यादा कंपैशनेट, काम, कूल डायरेक्टर, जैसे बोलते हैं ना कैप्टन कूल माही के लिए, बिल्कुल वैसे आप मुझे लगते हैं. आप इतना काम कैसे मतलब मेंटेन कर लेते हो?
You have to ask my wife, Amita, who is the co-producer of the show, who's sitting over there, who should be sitting over here because she is the force actually, and she's the calm, and she's the person who keeps me grounded.
So behind the success of a man, there is a woman. Yeah,
and that is why Aarya is about a woman who is a successful woman, and who is actually behind any person who's successful, whether it's a woman or a man, there's always another woman.
ये तो आपने सच बात कही, लेकिन behind the success के अलावा भी मैं कहूँगी behind the calmness of a man there is a woman. है ना?
That is true. That is true.
Well, one more question for you. Sushmita ने ही पूछा ये. If not Sushmita, then who would have been your first choice for Aarya?
Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody. She was not my first choice. It was meant to be a movie, but when she said yes, I cannot see anybody else who would have done it. I mean, she is Aarya. And when she asked me also, how shall I play Aarya? I said, just be you.
That's nice. Yeah. Well, next है, you all are inspired with your work. Deep ने पूछा ये. Who are you inspired from when it comes to work?
I think there's a lot of Hindi filmmakers that we've grown up with, right? Which is Ramesh Sippy, Yash Chopra. There are so many filmmakers that we have bowed down to, who have been part of our, cinema. They're all sitting on my shoulders. So it's all the romance of cinema that really, really are the people who inspire me. That when I go and see in a theater, when I go and see, or any movie, whether it's on a TV or on a mobile phone, when I can lose myself and sort of forget all, who I am and the problems that I'm going through, I think those are the people that we really have to bow down to, क्योंकि उन लोग ने एक drug use किया है, और वो जो drug जो है, वो हमारा mood change करता है. And that drug is a fantastic drug. It's a mood-altering. Cinema is a mood-altering drug.
Definitely, it is. ये तो मतलब मैं note करूँगी अभी. यहाँ पे अभी नहीं कर रही हूँ, लेकिन घर जाके ज़रूर इसको लिख लूँगी, because this is one beautiful thing.
I get high on that.
English वाला high. Okay, one more question. Aarya has been praised for its strong female lead. ये तो निकल लिया, मुझे पता था. Okay. So Aarya has been praised for its strong female lead. How important is it for you as a director, as a filmmaker, to depict strong and empowering female characters in your work?
Well, this story, first, yes, it is very important. If I
was, में भी हमने देखा.
Ji, and even in Dhamaka, the boss was, Amruta was the boss.
Yes.
And so I'm trying very hard. Even here, Ilaji is the person who is the antagonist. And that could have been a male. But I'm fascinated by, like I was saying, the roles that women play and the juggling of those roles and how they do it with such amazing grace and such amazing force that and therefore even I see my wife handling all the roles that she does, that I'm interested in showing off those roles and the multiple roles, so that we don't play as men, but as women you all play. So I am interested in that, which does not mean that I'm sort of trying to make female-centric shows. This is a family show. This is about, in fact, strangely, a woman who becomes a man.
Definitely. And I have seen it the first season with my family, second season along with my family.
Great, great. And I want to make family shows. I'm very interested. जो हमारा जो TV जो होता है, वो bedroom में नहीं होता है, वो living room में होता है.
Correct.
और it's only the rich who have bedrooms, who have TVs in their bedrooms. First of all, it's only rich who have bedrooms. So it's good that we make shows which are for the living room. It's for the family audience, and this is what Aarya is.
आपके तो bedroom में होगा ना सर?
जी है. मैं rich नहीं हूँ, लेकिन है.
नहीं, आप rich हैं.
लेकिन bedroom तो है.
Good one. अच्छा, एक और शख्स है, ये थोड़ा मतलब उन्होंने सवाल किया, मैंने कहा है अच्छा, संग्राम को क्यों मार दिया सर? अच्छा किरदार था.
I think what happens is that when you kill somebody that people love,
yes,
there is a regret, but there is also a sort of that sadness about that actually is something which makes you more invested in, oh shit, bechara, ye kyun kiya, etc. I think that's so nice to receive that kind of comment. I love him as an actor, Ankur, and I would love to work with him again in any case. So I will bring him alive. I will bring him alive in season 4, season 5 से वो वापस आएगा.
मतलब ये सीरीज में तो पॉसिबल हो सकता है सर, है ना? शो सीरीज में आ सकता है. Xerox भी निकल के.
No, but no, yes, he is dead, and but I would love to work with him again.
So Ankur, you are not dead. You are dead in the series, but yes, राम सर ने कहा कि वो आपसे कितना प्यार करते हैं. जरूर देखिएगा आप हमारे इस इंटरव्यू को. Well, next question is कि राम माधवानी सर, as a director, as a filmmaker, as a creative force behind so many movies and advertisements, कितने घंटे की नींद लेते हैं?
I think 4 hours is enough, though I don't think that most people agree that 4 hours is enough. But I think sleep is good. You must have 8 hours. Everybody says 8 hours minimum. And my wife believes in that 8 hours, but I'm not a great sleeper. And a lot of the time what I do is I do a lot of my reading at night. So kabhi-kabhi मैं 4 बजे उठ के That's my only time. From 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. is when I can actually read. So that's when I read.
और जब एक सवाल मेरी तरफ से भी है, मतलब बीइंग अ बिग फैन ऑफ योर्स, कि जब इतने सारे इंटरव्यूज होते हैं और इतना ज़्यादा बिजी स्केड्यूल होता है, सो चाय ज़्यादा पसंद आती है या कॉफ़ी ज़्यादा काम आती है?
No, I'm a tea drinker.
अच्छा, ओके. विद मिल्क और विदाउट मिल्क?
With थोड़ा क्या था, मैं एक बोर्डिंग स्कूल में, I was in Panchgani in a English boarding school, so therefore I have a drop of milk.
ओह, अच्छा. वैसे आई डोंट नो व्हाई कि यहाँ बम्बई में मुझे आमंड मिल्क क्यों नहीं मिलता है. मुझे आमंड मिल्क वाला अगर कभी चाय या कॉफी पीना होता है.
नहीं मिलता है?
नहीं मिलता.
अच्छा.
नहीं.
This is
आपकी बम्बई है,
I thought we were a first world city.
Thank you so much, sir, and all the very best to you for Aarya 3. If without giving any spoilers, you would want to give some hint about the storyline and the characters to our viewers or your fans.
Well, you've seen the trailer. Aarya gets shot, and so who actually shoots Aarya it is a whodunit.
Yes.
It is somebody that will keep you guessing, and she has many people. Russians भी है, Nalini Saiba who Ila Arun वो भी है,
Yes. New
police भी
character,
है, and so it keeps you guessing as to what is going to happen to Aarya. We've chosen to do that in the trailer, and that is really the big hook, which is Aarya gets shot, and now let's see what happens and who, and what and how. My gosh, she gets shot. So that's really it.
And you don't have to guess about कि season 4, season 5, season 6 और 7 आ रहा है कि नहीं. सर ने खुद ही आपको बता दिया था, तो ये तो बहुत क्लियर है. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us in Punjab Kesari Navodaya. Thank you.